Gavin McKenna.
Yeah.
Right? All the situation that happened right now and punched a guy twice. So in this case, we're at court again. This is going to be our segment. So do you want to represent, be the prosecutor, or you want to be the defense?
I'll be the prosecutor.
You want to be the prosecutor? So
Yeah.
I'm going to defend McKenna?
You're going to defend McKenna.
All right, go ahead, lawyer. You can start it off. You can
All
start
right.
your opening.
The law is the law.
Mm-hmm.
He broke the law.
That's it? That's all you're going to say?
That's it.
Listen.
I know it's tough. I'm a Gavin McKenna fan. I hope he comes to Calgary. Like maybe I should be the defense.
No, too late. Too late.
Maybe I should be the
We're
defense.
going to remember this. Okay, listen. Yes, the law is a law. That is true. But you go after somebody's family member and you start threatening and you start posting up even though multiple times told the guy to back off and he doesn't want to. I think that's where the law of the jungle kicks in.
But that's one.
So he got decked twice, right? And I feel like it was totally, like it was worth it. Punching the guy. Like end of the day, I know what the law is a law because I had some of my friends message me, where in the group chat too. They're like, "No, you can't do that. It's not mature. This and that." Like,
well,
no.
even
I think it doesn't matter what your age is. Somebody goes after your mom, starts saying stuff. I think as a guy, you will lose your shit.
So was that
Right.
the case? Was it his mom or like even
Yeah,
like
it
I
was
heard
his
stuff he was defending a guy and stuff
No,
like
it
that,
was
and even still like if he's defending a teammate or something like that, I'm like
So
even more reason to
that-
draft him, right?
So what was it? The aggravated assault? Like, because they got dropped, right? Now it's gone to a misdemeanor, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, recently. But like, there's a video evidence that kicked in. That's where they dropped some of those charges.
Okay,
So that's why, in your case, right, you're dead wrong.
But
Because, hey, listen, it's his mom, and he has the right to defend it. And in the U.S. Constitution, you got the right to defend yourself. And I felt like at that situation, he had to defend.
but
himself.
sticks and stones will not break your bones.
You can't use this.
Oh
as
no,
a
sticks
lawyer.
and stones break your bones, but words will never hurt you.
Listen, we're at court right now. That kind of like
No,
if that's
so-
what you're gonna say, if that's the best you have, then you're gonna lose this case.
That's it. No, so they like really what he should have done. Like sure, like whatever you're defending your mom and stuff like that, but still, like he should have like if he's at a bar, he should go like let the bouncers handle it. Like he's getting rowdy. I'm pretty sure the bouncers and everyone knows who Gavin McKenna is at that point, right? He's in Pennsylvania playing for Penn State.
Listen, as a son, as you're a son too, because you have a mom, you gotta understand that sometimes when a situation comes like that and you gotta defend your family member, you're not gonna look around for somebody else to come and solve your problems.
Hey, we're talking about the law here. By the letter of the law.
So where does it come to the point where what's the line before you like you're gonna do something? What, you're gonna wait for somebody to physically touch your mom?
So
You're gonna wait for the guy to
No,
physically
but-
touch your
no,
mom
it's-
before you deck
like
the guy?
there has to be credible threat. His mom's probably back in like White Horse, man.
Nah, man, dude, you can't use that.
What do you
Come
mean?
on,
Like there's no
listen,
credible threat
listen,
to his mom. That's what it is.
Listen,
That's what it comes down to. It
End
comes
of the
down
day-
to credible threat.
My thing is, they're
If there's-
Canadian. I don't think he would punch somebody, a random guy,
For no reason?
for no reason. I don't think he's a 160-pound skinny kid. Like,
Well, he broke
and
his
the
jaw.
fact that broke his jaw. You know what? If he broke his jaw, man, that guy better be getting laughed at. Because, buddy, you came up all big and tough
but you
and
know,
everything. And
I
then
was gonna
you
say
got
maybe you
knocked
got
out.
sucker punched, right? You're not expecting a punch.
Hey, I don't care what kind of punch it is. You go after somebody and you're threatening and you're yelling at somebody. If you got sucker punch, you deserved it.
I don't know.
End of
Maybe
the
the guy knew what he was doing, and maybe he was.
He
just
wanted money.
That's exactly what I think it is.
Well,
I think it's just-
I don't know why you're.
No,
I
but
don't know why you're making my
no,
case.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, right? Like that's what I think it is. But still, by the letter of the law, if that's what it is, like still, like he could have a claim saying that he wasn't able to go to work or like you know what I mean, and he needs to be compensated for that. What I think is gonna happen, I think this thing's gonna blow over and they're gonna settle outside of court. And
I don't think they're settling.
You don't
I
think-
don't think my client is gonna settle for pennies. We're not settling
I
for
think
anything.
they'll
We're not
settle.
gonna give your guy a single cent. He doesn't deserve it.
No.
He was talking shit about my client's mom. So why is my client gonna give this guy anything?
I don't know.
No.
You punch my client.
No, well, it's well deserved. That's what he deserved.
But
That's the pennies that he
there's
deserved.
no
is that.
credible threat. That's what it'll come down to. And if Gavin McKenna says, "Hey, I was defending myself," and it comes down to that, then like fair enough. But I think like really what's gonna happen is I think they'll settle.
Your client was drunk.
So was McKenna.
I don't know. He's underage. So
You go to a bar to what?
with his mom.
He went with his mom.
Yes, his mom was there. His family members were there, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But was there a credible threat to his mom?
Well, clearly, that's why he decked the
Wh-
guy.
but
He
first
wouldn't go
of all,
punch the guy
why,
for no
why,
reason.
why isn't he in the VIP section? Why is he just in the?
It's a bar.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
a normal bar in Penn
No.
State.
I don't know, man. This is crazy. Wow.
I just feel like, of course, it's blown out of proportion. Everybody's just taking it crazy. But end of the day, even in the 90s and 2000s, there has been a lot of situations where players have been in a situation where obnoxious fans come up and they're always talking shit to them, and all of a sudden they get decked. But nobody hears about it. But now you do because there's social media.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Do you think this will hurt his draft stock at all?
No.
Or?
Maybe it will increase his draft stock.
You could throw a punch. He's
like, oh,
more
yeah,
physical.
He's a real Canadian.
He's more physical than we thought he was.
Yeah, like Don Cherry, a real Canadian boy.
That's a
So
at the bar, drink a couple pops.
yeah, drinking just Coke.
Yeah.
He looks around. He's like, all right, need to defend. Stands up. I don't know, man. When I was reading that, even before the assault case, everything, as soon as I read that it was like somebody was yelling at his mom or something, I don't know. I just pictured myself in his shoes, and if somebody's doing that to my mom, I don't think I'm gonna be sitting there and be thinking about, this is my career on the line.
Fair
and
enough,
what are
right?
people
Like,
gonna think about what I did or anything?
No.
I think as soon as your family members in the thing, your brain, you're gonna go crazy. You're like, how dare somebody go up to my mom and start saying stuff like this and that? First, of course, I think what happened was they were trying to de-escalate it. That guy would not back out, and he just kept going after his mom. So I think there's a certain line where
that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe Gavin McKenna should maybe countersue the bar and be like, hey, where were the bouncers? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I get it, but I think him just punching two guys, I think that was his what is it called? The word justice,
justice.
And I don't think he's most likely going to look for anything else.
I don't know.
I think he did what he had to do.
Really, what I think is going to happen, I think they're just going to settle out of court and this will all like blow over.
Yeah.
And still, like,
I don't think they're gonna settle, man. Like, I mean, personally, if it was me, and if I even decked a guy to protect my mom, and even though it could hurt you, in other ways, and most likely he's gonna have to do community service, but I would not pay that guy a single cent. Why are you gonna pay somebody who's doing that to your family member? I don't know. Just maybe nothing to do with law. I think more of like just pride and
well, even like sure, like maybe they might try and fight it in court, and like most likely, like he'll probably get away with it if there's more evidence that comes out saying like that it depends on how a judge sees it as well too, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, like maybe like the way I'm thinking about it is like you don't want to like have this go to like a court case where there's jury and stuff, and then like everyone's
I think the jury is gonna be for him.
No, well, here's the thing, right? Like the way I see it is I'm like, you kind of want this to kind of be swept under the rug, and you don't want as much media coverage, because I feel like if this drags on, they're just gonna keep talking about it, and I feel like that's why I'm leaving.
Regardless, it's gonna go away like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I
even
think in this situation,
so,
like moral wise, like
yeah.
morals, like having just complete morals. I think a lot of people are gonna look at him and be like, we completely understand why you did that.
No,
I don't think it's gonna. I think people are of course gonna stretch it. You're gonna have the other side saying that no violence. You can't have no violence. No, there is a line. That if you cross that line, then yeah, it's like we're looking at social media, and we even see comments and stuff like that. So you see on Twitter.
The way I was thinking about it, I was like, it's like two different cases, but I was thinking about the World Juniors case, right? That happened.
No, you can't compare that.
No. But here's I'm not comparing it. But here's what I was gonna compare. I was comparing like, okay, so they had the case, and then they settled out of court, and then for so long you didn't hear anything about it until the what was it, City of Windsor or City of London, they reopened the case. Yeah. And then that's when it started.
No, but that is totally different.
I'm not saying
you're on the defensive point of view.
No, I get it.
It's not like if Gavin McKenna went up to somebody's mom and started yelling at her and he was the aggressor, we would be having that conversation.
I'm not comparing. Right? I'm not comparing it like case by case. I'm just comparing like the media coverage or like the noise it created. Right. All I'm saying is like I'm talking about these.
But there's videotapes of this. Yeah. That's why it's becoming more open-ended. That, on the other hand, because it had to do with something with Hockey Canada, even the media was trying to hush it.
No, that's what I'm saying too. But that's what I'm saying. Like they settled, and it just kind of went away until the City of London. Like same thing with this, right? I think they settled. They kind of pushed to the side.
I think this with this, because I don't think he doesn't feel like, I personally, it's my client, I feel like he didn't do anything wrong. I think he did everything in his power. So he's not gonna reward the person that was threatening his mom.
Mhm.
So he's not getting a single cent. So I'm sorry. You could walk out of here.
I'm probably the
You-
worst
you could-
defense
you-
attorney
Yeah,
ever.
no, you're a prosecutor, but you could go talk to your client and you could tell him that he's not getting a single cent. So end of discussion. I think this case is over, and we'll let the people decide.